History isn't always locked away in books or ruins. Sometimes it sails the seas. The BRP Rajah Humabon is one such ship, a living legend of naval history. Its journey spans nearly 8 decades, beginning in World War II and ending as a Philippine icon. This vessel served under 3 flags, adapting to new roles and new nations. More than a warship, it became a floating museum and a symbol of national pride. Imagine a ship that hunted U-boats in the Atlantic, then sailed under a new flag to protect Southeast Asian shores. That was the life of the Rajah Humabon. It started as the USS Atherton, a destroyer escort for the U.S. Navy. Its story is one of alliances, changing technology, and the sailors who called it home. For years, it was the flagship of the Philippine Navy, a reassuring presence in uncertain times. Its silhouette became a symbol of the nation's resolve. The ship's story is deeply woven into the fabric of the modern Philippines. We'll explore its construction, wartime exploits, and transformation across decades. We'll see how it was adapted, upgraded, and finally retired. The Rajah Humabon's tale isn't just about steel and engines. It's about courage, service, and the enduring legacy of a ship that truly saw it all. Join us as we uncover the epic journey of this remarkable vessel. From the shipyards of America to the tropical waters of the Philippines, its story is one of resilience. The Rajah Humabon stands as a testament to the ingenuity and spirit of those who served aboard her. This is the story of a ship that became a legend, and the legacy it leaves behind. The Rajah Humabon's story begins in wartime America, when the Atlantic was a deadly battleground. German U-boats threatened Allied supply lines, and the Allies needed a new kind of ship, fast, affordable, and deadly to submarines. The answer? The destroyer escort. On January 14, 1943, the ship that would become Rajah Humabon was laid down in Pittsburgh, far from the sea. It was built, floated downriver, and designated DE-169, part of the Cannon class. These ships were designed for anti-submarine warfare, smaller than destroyers, but fast and packed with the latest technology. Launched as USS Atherton on May 27, 1943, it was named for a fallen naval hero, Lieutenant John McDougal Atherton. Naming ships after heroes inspired crews to live up to their legacy. After sea trials, Atherton was commissioned on August 27, 1943, ready for war. Powered by diesel-electric engines, it was quieter and harder for submarines to detect. Armed with 3-inch guns, anti-aircraft cannons, and depth charges, it was built for a single, dangerous job. The Atherton was a product of American industrial might, one of hundreds built in record time. Its simple, effective design made it a formidable submarine hunter. The ship was ready to join the fight in the Atlantic. Its journey was just beginning. Commissioned and ready, USS Atherton joined the Battle of the Atlantic. Its mission escort convoys, the lifeline of the Allied war effort across perilous waters. The crew faced constant threats, U-boats, storms, and exhaustion. Atherton zigzagged ahead of convoys, sonar operators listening for hidden enemies. In May 1945, Atherton's most famous moment arrived. Off Rhode Island, it detected German submarine U-853, which had refused to surrender. Atherton and USS Moberly attacked relentlessly, dropping depth charges and firing Hedgehog mortars. After hours of battle, debris surfaced. The U-boat was destroyed. This was the last German submarine sunk by U.S. forces in World War II. Atherton's crew had fulfilled their mission, earning a place in history. The ship's wartime career ended with victory. It was a dramatic final act in the Atlantic, but the ship's story was far from over. After World War II, the U.S. Navy had more ships than it needed. Atherton was decommissioned in December 1945 and placed in reserve. But its journey continued, first to Japan, then to the Philippines. In 1955, Atherton was loaned to Japan, becoming JDS Hatsuhi. It served for 2 decades, patrolling Japanese waters and training sailors. In 1975, it was returned to the U.S., but soon found a new home. By 1980, the Philippines needed capable patrol ships. the U.S. transferred the veteran vessel, now renamed BRP Rajah Humabon. The name honored a Filipino chieftain and marked a new chapter. The ship had served 3 nations, adapting to each new role. Its transformation reflected the changing tides of history. The Rajah Humabon was ready for its final, longest service. When Rajah Humabon joined the Philippine Navy, it was already a seasoned veteran. Despite its age, it was a powerful addition, becoming the fleet's flagship. The ship patrolled the archipelago, asserting sovereignty and deterring threats. Its long-range endurance allowed it to reach the nation's farthest corners. The crew adapted old systems to new challenges, keeping the ship operational. Rajah Humabon became a familiar sight in coastal communities, a symbol of security. It also played a vital role in disaster relief, delivering aid after typhoons. Engineers kept the aging vessel seaworthy through skill and determination. Serving aboard became a point of pride, a living link to history. Over decades, Rajah Humabon became a symbol of resilience. While other navies modernized, the Humabon sailed on, thanks to dedicated crews. Incremental upgrades kept it relevant, improved weapons, radar, and communications. Its most important role training generations of Filipino sailors. On its decks, officers learned navigation, gunnery, and engineering. The ship's legacy was passed to each new class of sailors. By the 2010s, it was celebrated as the grand old dame of the fleet. It had outlasted its sister ships and served 3 navies. The Humabon was a testament to Filipino ingenuity and pride. Its presence reminded all of the Navy's enduring spirit. Naval technology moves fast, and by the 21st century, new threats demanded new ships. The Philippine Navy launched an ambitious modernization, Horizon 3. This phase focused on acquiring advanced frigates, corvettes, and patrol vessels. New ships like the Jose Rizal class highlighted the gap between old and new. The Humabon, with its WWII-era guns, became a bridge between generations. It continued to serve, training sailors and maintaining a presence at sea. But its time was ending. The future belonged to modern steel guardians. The grand old dame was preparing to pass the torch. Its long service had bought the Navy valuable time. The legacy of the Humabon would live on in the new fleet. All journeys end. On March 15, 2018, Rajah Humabon was decommissioned after 75 years of service. The ceremony was solemn. Sailors, officials, and veterans paid tribute. The ship's age and outdated systems made retirement inevitable. Maintaining it had become costly and risky. The Navy shifted focus to new ships under the Horizon program. Many hoped to preserve the Humabon as a museum, honoring its history. Plans to convert it into a permanent exhibit are moving forward. The ship remains a powerful symbol, a link to the Battle of the Atlantic and the birth of the Philippine Navy. Its decommissioning marked the end of an era, but its legacy is secure. The Rajah Humabon story is more than a ship's biography. It's a lesson in endurance and adaptation. In a disposable age, it reminds us of the value of durability and care. Old ships connect us to history in ways textbooks can't. They're floating classrooms, honoring the courage and ingenuity of those who served. For the Philippines, the Humabon symbolized sovereignty and pride. Its resourceful crews became the backbone of the modern Navy. The ship's true legacy lives on in the sailors it trained and the mission it upheld. As new ships join the fleet, they carry forward the spirit of the grand old dame. The Humabon's story will inspire generations to come. Its final voyage may be over, but its legend endures.